Chapter 7, Soldiers. The next day at school they call an assembly. Our headmaster stands up and declares, "There will be no talk of the incident. Anyone found discussing it will be punished." That's it? No mention of a man on fire? Nothing about the soldiers flooding into our village? Everyone is acting as if it never happened. Sam catches up to me as we file silently out of the hall in our separate lines to the concrete grounds. "The soldiers are still outside the monastery," he whispers. "I know," I say. It was the first thing I checked when I woke up. "Back in line," yells the teacher. "What did Dad say to you last night?" I ask. Lamo taps me. "Stop talking. You'll get us all punished." I ignore her. "What did he say?" "Nothing," says Sam. He takes my hand and squeezes it before turning back to his line. Dad's already home when I get back from school. He's never usually there before me. He paces in front of his desk with his fingers pressed against his forehead. Spread over the table is a pile of green papers. They're instructions telling Dad exactly what he needs to write in the town newspaper. The authorities deliver them every week. "What's happened?" I ask. "Is it the man on fire?" "There's no news of him," says Mum. "Then what's wrong?" I ask. Mum and Dad glance at each other. "I got the information I was waiting for today," Dad says. "Something I need to pass on." "But that sounds good," I say. "The village is under lockdown. No one and nothing is getting in and out without proper papers. I'll never get the message past the police." Mum lays her arm around his shoulders. "Where does the message have to go?" I ask. "To the mountains," says Dad. "Can't you get someone to sneak out?" "They'd get caught," replies Mum, getting up to stoke the fire. "There are spies everywhere. It's too risky." I nod, confused by it all. "I know what will cheer us up," says Mum. "Come and help me, Tashila." She heaves a trunk from under her bed. I grab a corner and help lift it into the kitchen. It thumps down. I trace the carved wood with my fingertips. "This is in honour of the man on fire," Mum says, unlatching the top. I picture him running down the street and feel my body turn numb. Dust escapes, making me sneeze. It fills the air around the candles, shimmering. She reaches in and cups a picture in her palm, a small portrait of the Dalai Lama. I remember the first time I saw the photograph of the smiling, round-faced man. He didn't look like a world leader to me. By then, I was used to guns, uniforms and hard stares. "This is a different kind of power," Mum says, handing me the picture. "One that stems from love and not hate." I tuck the photo into my pocket, feeling its thick paper. She pulls out a dress. She's shown them to me before, her traditional clothes, her chubbas. "You can put it on," she says. I slip the heavy material over my head. It hangs all the way to my feet. Mum fastens the sash around my waist. Dad smiles at us. I spin round and round, butterflies gathering in my stomach. Last week, a whole family got taken away for wearing chubbas. Mum takes my hair, divides it into sections and braids it around my head. She sings a song about snow lions. The notes spiral through the room. I join in, my voice rising in volume as we reach the chorus. "We are the people of the mountains. The mountain air runs through our veins." Dad adds an alto harmony. We can breathe where others can't. Mountain warriors of peace. Mum stops singing. Not too loud, you two, she says, digging through the trunk. She lifts out a prayer bowl. Lights outside cast shadows on the wall. I hear a clunk as the door is closed. Dad peers out of the window. What is it? asks Mum. I can make out the silhouettes of army trucks in front of Mrs. Dolmer's house. Soldiers fling her door open and light floods the darkness. They pour inside, ducking under the low wooden door. Chapter 8. Run. Why are they here? It's the Wujing, Dad says. They're searching the village. Why? I ask. What have we done? They'll be looking for a reason to arrest people. Dad clenches his fist. They need someone to blame. I think of the illegal resistance leaflets hidden under the yak dung, the Dalai Lama's photograph in my pocket, the prayer bowl on the floor. Our house is full of reasons. I should have seen this coming, says Dad. I expected it last night, but not today. Mum digs out the leaflets and stuffs them into the fire. The paper curls. Ashes blow about the room. Dad throws a yak hide backpack onto the floor and chucks the prayer bowl in it. He comes back from the bedroom with an armful of papers and shoves them into the fire. I stand there, swaying, unsure of what to do. Watch the window, says Dad. Where are they now? asks Mum. I peek outside. 2 houses away. Mum drags the trunk back into the bedroom. Take off the chubba, she says, stopping to untie the sash. Do you remember the way to the vulture tree? I nod, pulling my arms out of the dress. Go there and wait for us. Why can't you come? I ask. Dad stops in front of the window. They're at Rin's, he says. My heart races. We're next. Dad rifles through a leaflet before sliding it into the backpack. He fastens the top and threads my arms through the straps. When you get out, run, he says. Don't let anyone see you. There's a thump on the door. Metal hits the wood. I try to think what the Dalai Lama would do, but I have no thoughts, only blood pumping through my body. Mum steers me towards the back window. She unbolts the wooden shutters and pushes the glass. Cold air rushes inside. Mum strokes my hair. Remember, the vulture tree. I'll meet you there. Keep the bag safe, says Dad. It's important. I glance back and forth, unable to process what's happening. I know you can do it, Dad says, kissing my forehead. You have the luck of the dragon. And the bravery of the snow lion, whispers Mum. There's a bang. The house shudders. Dad jumps in front of me and Mum, making a wall between us and the door. Go, he whispers. Another bang. The wood cracks. Mum hoists me up. Come with me, I say, squeezing my shoulders through the window. The splinters snag my skin. I can't, Mum says. Now run! She pushes my feet and I tumble down the other side.